Dear students of HS final year, I am Dr. Abdul Manan Mujumdar of Department of Pol Science, SS College, Hailakandi. I welcome you in the online classes series initiated by SS College. Without wasting much time, I am directly coming to your syllabus. Your syllabus, as you know, is divided into two parts. Part A or first part deals with political history of the world under the title Contemporary World Politics, and second part deals with political history of India since independence under the title Politics in India since Independence. So I will start with the first topic or first unit of your group A, or first you can say that it is the first chapter in your course, which is titled Cold War Era. So Cold War era means Cold War period. This is a very important and extensive period. It's a very long period in the history of the world. It starts from 1945 and lasts till 1991. But before discussing Cold War era, I am directly coming to the meaning of the term Cold War. But in discussing the meaning of the term Cold War, or before discussing the meaning of the term Cold War, I think I must give you an idea about what are the main highlights of this chapter, or what we are going to discuss mainly, what are the things we are going to discuss in this chapter. So you can note it down. The first thing that we will be discussing in this chapter is what is the number one is meaning and definition of Cold War. Number one is meaning and definition of Cold War. Number two, origin or causes of the origin of Cold War. Causes of the origin of Cold War, or causes of Cold War, you can directly say. Number three, emergence of power blocks. How in the post 1945 period there emerged the two power blocks in world politics. That we will discuss in the under topic number 3. Number 4 is arenas of Cold War. ARENAS, arenas. ARENAS, arenas of the Cold War. Arenas of the Cold War means what are the main happenings of the Cold War, or what are the main areas in which, main areas of the world, main parts of the world which directly felt the effect of the Cold War. So that we will discuss under this fourth topic. Fifth one is a very important one, that is under the title Challenge to Bipolarity. Challenge to the bipolar situation that emerged in the world. Bipolar situation means the world got divided into two power blocks. So what was the challenge to this bipolarity? There emerged the third block under the title Non-Aligned Movement. So that in detail we will discuss under topic number 5. Next, or last one is, we will come to our country, India and Cold War. What was India's stand during the Cold War, or what is the role of India in connection with the Cold War? We will discuss under the title India and the Cold War. So these are the main topics we will be discussing. I am repeating again. Number 1 is meaning and definition of Cold War. Number 2 is causes of Cold War or origin of Cold War. Number 3, emergence of power blocks in world politics, or emergence of power blocks. Number 4, arenas, ARENAS, arenas of Cold War. Number 5, challenge to bipolarity. Challenge to bipolarity, BIPOLARITY, bipolarity. Challenge to bipolarity. And number 6, India and the Cold War. India and the Cold War. This is the sixth or the final topic that we will be discussing in this chapter. Now, very quickly, let us come to the first topic, that is what is the meaning and definition of Cold War. But before discussing the meaning and definition of Cold War, I think I shall give you a very brief introduction of the origin of the term Cold War. So, if you study the available sources or available books or literature on the concept or origin of Cold War, you will come to know, in the formal sense, the term Cold War was first publicly used by an American statesman or American diplomat Bernard Baruch, B-A-R-N-A-R-D, Bernard Baruch, B capital B-A-R-U-C-H. Bernard Baruch, who used the term in the year 1947. In fact, on April 16, 1947. On April 16, 1947. I am repeating again. The term Cold War was used for the first time, was publicly used for the first time by an American diplomat or statesman called Bernard Baruch. Bernard Baruch, B-A-R-N-A-R-D, Bernard Baruch, B-A-R-U-C-H. Bernard Baruch on 6th April 1947. He said, within quotation, he noted it down, let us not be deceived. Let us not be deceived. D-E-C-E-I-V-E-D, deceived. Let us not be deceived, comma, we are today in the midst, M-I-D-S-T, midst, M-I-D-S-T, midst of a Cold War. So this is the first public expression or public use of the term Cold War. When Bernard Baruch said on 6 April 1947, let us not be deceived, we are today in the midst of a Cold War. In fact, Bernard Baruch made this expression in a speech to South Carolina legislature. South Carolina is an American state. And while speaking in the South Carolina legislature, he uttered this expression. And this was the first public expression of the term Cold War. After that, Walter Lippmann is an American writer and columnist. He popularized the term Cold War, and he began to use the word Cold War to mean the highly tense relations that came to develop between two superpowers, USA and USSR, after the Second World War. After the Second World War, there were two superpowers. On the one hand, USA, on the other hand, USSR or Soviet Union. So there was a tense situation that developed between the two. So in order to describe such a tense situation, Walter Lippmann repeatedly used the term this Cold War, and after that the word Cold War became very popular. So this is the origin of the development of the term Cold War. Now let us come to the meaning and definition of Cold War. What is the meaning of the term Cold War? You just note it down. The term Cold War can be defined as a state of intense unhealthy competition. Intense unhealthy competition which falls, F-A-L-L-S, falls short of an armed conflict, A-R-M-E-D, armed conflict between the states. Cold War can be defined, again I am repeating, Cold War can be defined as a state of intense, I-N-T-E-N-S-E, intense unhealthy competition, which falls short of an armed conflict, which falls, F-A-L-L-S, falls short, S-H-O-R-T, short of an armed conflict between the states. So this is the first expression about the term Cold War. Second, you will write in the next para, as a concept in international relations, comma, the term Cold War denotes, D-E-N-O-T-S, denotes a state of intense unhealthy competition, denotes a state of constant conflict. I am again saying, as a concept in international relations, the term Cold War denotes a state of constant conflict, comma, strains, S-T-R-A-I-N, strains, comma, tensions TNSIONS, tensions, and strife, STRIF, strife. So as a concept in international relations, the term Cold War denotes a state of constant conflict, strains, STRAIN, strains, tensions, and strife, STRIF, strife, maintained, 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 and perpetuated, PERPETUATED, perpetuated by political and psychological warfare. Political and psychological warfare, warfare, but without a direct war. But without a direct war between the opposing sides. But without a direct war between the opposing sides. Now I'm again repeating. As a concept in international relations, the term Cold War denotes a state of constant conflict, strains, STRAN, strains, tension, and strife, STRIF, strife, maintained and perpetuated by political and psychological warfare, but without a direct war between the opposing sides. Without a direct war between the opposing sides. So this is the second explanation of the term Cold War. Now let us come to a very popular definition of the term Cold War. That is a dictionary of politics. The term Cold War, you write it down, the term Cold War is defined in a dictionary of politics, a dictionary of politics within quotation. A dictionary of politics as after as you write within quotation, a state of tension between countries, a state of tension between countries in which each side, each side adopts, adopts policies designed, designed to strengthen itself, and weaken, weaken the other, line, line, falling, falling, short, short of actual hot war. Stop, quotation closed. Now I am repeating again. The term Cold War is defined in a dictionary of politics as, now you start the quotation, a state, state of tension between countries. A state of tension between countries in which each side, each side adopts, adopts policies designed to strengthen itself, and weaken the other, line falling short of actual hot war. Line, line, falling, falling, short, short of actual hot war. Stop, quotation closed. Now what we are getting from these definitions? From these definitions we are getting a clear idea about the Cold War. And what is that clear idea? The term Cold War means it is not a direct war between two states. It is a state of tension between the two countries. You will get every sort of tension, every sort of strife between two countries, but there is absence of a direct war where the weapons are used. So the Cold War is used to mean the situation of highly tense situation between the two countries, which falls short of an actual war involving weapons, which means a state of constant conflict, constant strife, constant tension, but it does not involve a direct war between the two countries. So this is the, in simple, this is the meaning of the term Cold War. I am again repeating. Cold War means a situation of highly tense and strained situation between two countries, but there is not, in such a situation, there is not a direct war involving weapons between the countries. So this is the, in simple, this is the definition of the term Cold War. So I think this much for this session, this particular class. I shall be meeting you in another class with some other topics of this chapter. Thank you.